Hello everyone, I've got something a little different for y'all. About a week ago, I did a live stream where I took the viewers out to show everyone how I find furniture at thrift stores. During the stream, I found two really great pieces and I decided to make this video. So if you weren't there for the live stream, this video is basically all the good parts. Now that you have some context, let me show you how I found these pieces and got them home. How's everyone doing? We are gonna go to some thrift stores. So before I left today, I just Googled real quick some places nearby, and a lot of them I haven't been to. And this place says vintage furniture, retro clothing. We'll check it out. This first store had some really cool items inside. Unfortunately, I wasn't getting a good signal, so the stream was interrupted. Had to leave this one and move on to the next one, but I'd love to check this one out some other time. If you ever get a chance to see one of my live streams and this happens, it's just part of having a mobile stream. Sit tight and the stream will be right back. Just a few minutes later, I came across this other thrift store called Thrift for Good. This store allows people to donate items and then choose which charity or organization they'd like a percentage of their proceeds to go to. At first, it looked like it was going to be mostly clothing, but there was a lot more stuff on the other side. I did find this gun cabinet, but it's not really my thing and out of my price range. It's $250. Right around the corner was an entertainment cabinet and another piece of furniture. This is $75. The entertainment cabinet is alright, but still a little overpriced. This armoire next to it, though, is what I'm really interested in. The first thing I needed to do is take a look at the inside and see the condition, see who made it, then figure out how much it is to see if it's worth purchasing to try and make a profit off of it. It's Thomasville, y'all. It's Thomasville. Thomasville is very good vintage furniture, so I was super excited about this one. Some Buffalo Wild Wings napkins. Yeah, this is a nice one. I like this. After looking around for a bit, I wasn't able to see a price tag, so I got some help. Let me go ask. What if I find something that doesn't have a price on it? It's this armoire that's here in the back.
It's hard to see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
$59.99.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll buy that.
That's fair.
Say, so want to say hi, everyone? There'll be a little delay. There's 45 people watching now. If I want to say hi.
Hey, that's a good price. Awesome price. Yay!
After saying hello to chat, she was excited to show off their new store mascot. I got a great deal at this store with 25% of the sale going towards Passport for Paws. I went down the road and found another small thrift store. They did have this china cabinet for $100, which isn't a bad price, but I already didn't need more furniture in my garage. I really wasn't interested in having to move such a large piece. Plus, it was already painted. It just seemed like it was going to be a lot of work. I was also running short on time to visit the last thrift store, so I passed on this one. This turned out to be the right decision because I arrived at the next thrift store with just minutes to spare. Oh, they close in like 3 minutes. Hi, do y'all have any furniture? I know y'all close real quick. I just wanted to take a look. I'll take a look at that and I'll be out of your hair.
$20, but there's only one problem with it. One of the drawer runners, I think, would need to be, yeah, this one would just need to be reattached. And this thing is solid too.
Yeah, it is.
It's all real wood.
It's maple, I believe.
I think that's what the guy said when he donated it this morning.
This is an easy fix, I think, y'all. $20. Oh my gosh, I really don't need more furniture, but it's a good deal. I wouldn't even look at it, just buy it. Get it. Y'all think I should get it? You like it? I'll take it. Now that chat had talked me into buying another piece, I needed to figure out how I was going to get these pieces home without a truck. Since we have a small SUV, I decided to get a Uhaul so I could pick everything up in one trip. The only thing available nearby was this 15-foot U-Haul, which was a little overkill, but It's not that much more expensive than the smaller options. Plus, I wasn't going very far, so I wasn't going to have to pay a lot in mileage fees. I decided to pick up the $20 dresser first. To move the furniture, I'm using this Milwaukee convertible dolly. It has a removable handle that allows you to use it as a four-wheel dolly if you need to. If you're looking for a dolly, I recommend that you get one with pneumatic tires or air-up tires. The ones with the hard, solid wheels make it very difficult to get over bumps like I'm having to do in the back of the U-Haul. I didn't order these U-Haul moving blankets, but they came with the truck, so I used them to protect the front of this dresser so I could put the next piece back to back without having to worry about any additional padding. To secure furniture when I'm moving it, I use ratchet straps. One thing I do like about renting a U-Haul is the ramp system. It's kind of nice not having to use muscle and leverage to lift pieces into the back of a truck. While renting a vehicle to pick up furniture, it isn't a good long-term option. It can be a great short-term solution. One situation where a U-Haul could come in handy if you don't have a large truck would be to go to a bunch of thrift stores, resale shops, or estate sales. Find and purchase the furniture that you want, then go back in the next day or so to pick it all up in one trip. If you're unable to move furniture around like I am by yourself, consider paying a neighbor or friend $20 to $40 for an hour of their time to help you out. The other option is to hire a moving company, which will probably cost you about $200 or $300. Hopefully this information will help you out if you ever find yourself needing to buy some furniture, but you don't have a way to move it on your own. Once I got the pieces in the paint booth and under better lighting, you can see how awesome this furniture looks. You can also see a lot more of the damage, dirt, dust, and animal hair that's gonna have to be cleaned up. I spent $65 on the Thomasville Armoire, $22 on the Sumter chest of drawers, and about $43 on the U-Haul, not including the $5 in gas that I put in before I took it back. Overall, I have $134 into these projects. Split down the middle, that's $67 a piece. I should be able to make plenty of profit off of this furniture. Let me know down in the comments how you think I should refinish these pieces. Also, memberships are now enabled on my channel. Memberships allow you to support channels that you enjoy in exchange for special perks like loyalty badges next to your name in comments and live chat, your name in the end credits at the end of my videos, early access to new videos, behind the scenes footage, a monthly members only live stream, and a monthly one-on-one voice chat to ask advice or talk about whatever. You can find the join button on my channel's homepage. I'll also put the link down in the description. So far, thanks to my one member and live chat moderator, Taquina. Thank you very much for always supporting my channel. And thank you everyone for watching this video. Keep your eyes peeled for when I'm going live working on these pieces, or you can wait until the video comes out afterward. Remember to share this video with your friends, like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, hit the bell so you get notifications when I put out a new video or go live. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all again soon.